At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want to stop it. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, outside, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETLs, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them gain, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and the cop. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Make profits. Hey, Suge, Mike, what we doing? Make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Make profits. That TTG money gang, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. We're trying something new tonight. We're working out the kinks and the bugs. My name's Michael Edward Parinati, and I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. Now, in case you guys didn't know, we were a Benzinga FinTech Awards finalist in 2023 for the best data analysis tool. We're also currently the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, and individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We day trade, we swing trade. We also cover long-term investing. There's literally something for everybody here at True Trading Group. Now, we take that university level of curriculum and we combine it, pair it with 8 professional full-time trading moderators. These moderators are with you each and every single day from pre-market all the way through into the close. We share our screen. We call out all of our trades. We answer questions and provide commentary analysis throughout the entire trading session. You also get access to our members, the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you were ever going to find, not to mention, of course, the real-time trade alerts and the mods and I that collectively as a group have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80% now, going on roughly the last 4 years. If you're wondering why I should pay attention or listen to anything it is that I discuss on this channel, it's very simple. I did not figure this out by watching YouTube videos or sitting in Discord chats. I began my trading career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City. It's my first job right out of college. And while there, they had me go through a training program before they let me touch $1 of the fund's money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the big stock market crash. It's also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of TTG. Along with my team of those 8 professional trading mods and over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. So if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live on this channel with myself, other mods, and special guests. We'll drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas that can help you guys make money, help you guys become better traders. So if you're new, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on any of these live streams because we're dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis. What a day in this market. Are you kidding me today? All-time highs. Yes, all-time highs today, May 15th. I told you guys this the other day. If the CPI number comes in light, I am going long Apple. I said it to you yesterday, and I said it to you on Monday. So if the CPI number comes in light, Apple is the stock that I want to target for the long. The CPI number came out today. It was lighter than expected on the month-over-month numbers. The headline numbers were in line with expectations. It is a much better number than the PPI we got yesterday. And even with the hotter than expected PPI number yesterday, the market still went up yesterday. I don't know. Was that a sign of things to come here today? I don't know if you really want to say that because you still didn't know what that CPI number was going to be, but it came out today and it was much better than that PPI number. And that solidified the market's belief that we are going to get not 1, but 2 rate cuts this year. The first rate cut is priced in for September. The second rate cut is priced in for December. So right now, the markets believe that we are going to get 2 rate cuts as probabilities of rate cuts went up in September and December. Bond yields, the 2-year treasury went down. That's good for stocks. Stocks moving to the upside. Stocks going to a brand new all-time high. Big shout out, guys, to all the members of True Trading Group because this was an absolutely monster day inside of chat. Now, I've been telling you guys this for the last, couple of days. I love these CPI days. I love these big catalysts, that this was going to be a big week. It was going to be a big week because the markets were a stone throw from all-time highs, and you had the possibility of putting in a double top and the market's pulling back if this number came in hotter than expected. This was your previous all-time high. That is right where we sat, and you were in danger of a double top being put in if this number came in hotter than expected. I gave you guys kind of a scenario, if this, then that type scenario on Sunday evening and then on Monday, where if the number, depending on what the CPI number came in at, what I thought the market was going to do and what stocks I was going to target. I gave you a couple of stocks and I said, hey, if the number comes in hot, I'm probably going to go and I'm going to short a stock like Meta. But if the number comes in cool, comes in lighter than expected, I told you that we're going to be going long Apple. And go long Apple did we ever today. And it was an absolute monster trade for us, an over triple-digit gain for members inside of True Trading Group on this Apple trade today. Picture perfect right off the pre-market session. We actually had not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 triple-digit gains in chat today. We had Apple long triple-digit gain. We had AMD long triple-digit gain. We had CrowdStrike long triple-digit gain. Okay, they just kept on coming here. I don't even remember what the other ticker symbols were because this is all the other. I'm talking about all the mods collectively as a group. All the mods. It was myself. It was Andrea Weber. It was Shy. Wolf had a great day today. I mean, we had some bangers going off inside of chat today. So big shout out and a big congratulations to all the members of True Trading Group that capitalized on some of these trades. And yes, for those that are following, I am still long Moderna. And Moderna looks fantastic. I told you guys my target for this trade is up there in the mid 130s. I've been long this stock since April 22nd. We took profits into this breakout move. We then reloaded that position on Friday, and we've taken profits off into this move, and we were still long. And folks, yes, my target for this trade is up here. So I'm looking for a move on Moderna further into the 130s this week. If not by this week, I think next week. The stock did what we said perfectly here. We said this. You guys were with me yesterday. I did a quick live yesterday, and I was telling you guys about what I was expecting from Moderna. And I told you yesterday I'm looking for a pullback towards 124, hold that trade line, recover, and then continue higher. It's exactly the price action that we got today. This is biggest P&L trade right now, ticker symbol, biggest P&L ticker symbol for the year so far because of the 2 different entry points. The first entry point, the big rally. The second entry point, now you're getting another move higher. Now, this is a swing trade, right? This is a trade that I've been in for the last couple of weeks. I was actually on vacation. Yes, I was literally in Aruba with my wife during this entire time period, and I wasn't checking my phone. I was in the ocean. I was having fun. I was enjoying life, and I wasn't monitoring this position every single moment of my day. I wasn't staring at charts all day long. So if there's people that are out there that are thinking to themselves, man, I'm back at work. I know the market's at all-time highs. I know GameStop's going crazy again. I want to participate, but I just don't have the time. You are wrong. It is the wrong way to think because this market environment that we are in right now is picture perfect ideal for swing trading. We actually have an option swing trading boot camp that's going to be going on in True Trading Group in June from one of our full-time trading moderators for swing trading options. It's an absolute must attend. You guys will learn how to do this with a full-time job. This is the environment that you need to be participating in. See, the reality is that members of True Trading Group, guys, members of True Trading Group, 82% of our members, we have 10,000 members in 115 different countries. 82% of them work over 40 hours a week. They have a full-time job, and they're still able to benefit from True Trading Group. And when I say benefit, I very specifically mean make money. And you don't have to just believe that because I say it to be true. It's because members say it to be true. Okay?
Well, I think you should wait because I think that you should, we should tell people what we're doing because we don't have a lot of people in the YouTube chat tonight. You didn't tell them that yet.
Tell them what? What are you talking about?
There's not a lot of people in the YouTube chat tonight for some reason.
Oh yeah, because of what we're doing inside of our platform.
Right. So if you want to ask that question, what we should do is share the screen
inside the platform
so that people can see what's going on. So right now, just to let everyone know, we invited all members and non-members into our chat room tonight so that you can get a feel for True Trading Group, to see how it is that we interact in chat, to get an idea of what our chat room is, to see how you would interact with us during the day. And right now we got about 423 people in that chat. We got about 778 people here on YouTube. So we're kind of splitting the audience tonight. But this is pretty cool, I think. Give people a chance, but now go ahead and ask your question.
Yes. Now I'll go ahead and I'll ask the question, because all of our members that are part of True Trading Group, do me a favor, guys. Type the number 1 in chat right now, whether it's inside of our platform, if it's on YouTube. Go ahead, type the number 1 in chat right now. If you guys are making money and you're becoming better traders with True Trading Group, just go ahead right now and sound off. And anybody that's watching that's not a member of TTG, you guys want to pay attention to the comments that come through from members inside of True Trading Group. Now, what you're seeing on the screen right now is actually inside of one of our chat rooms on the TTG platform, where we have a very special demo that we're doing today with all of the new AI products, the new AI tools that we have at True Trading Group. Our new large language model, Mari, it's our trading assistant. It is unlike anything that I've ever experienced in my life as a trader. I'm not saying that to you as a owner of True Trading Group. I'm saying that to you, trader to trader. It is the best AI trading assistant that I've ever seen on the market here today, and it's only going to get bigger and better. So you guys can see all the people typing the number 1 in chat. These are members of True Trading Group that are very simply telling you, yes, I am making money with this platform.
That's excellent. And if you are, how many non-members do we have on YouTube right now? If you're not a member of True Trading Group, can you type TTG? I want to give you guys free access to True Trading Group tonight.
Yeah, guys, don't be shy. Literally, if you guys want free access to True Trading Group tonight, just go ahead and type the letters TTG in chat right now. Let's see who we have here that's not a member of the community. Just go ahead and type TTG. We give you guys free access to the platform here today.
All right, so Joe is typing in chat TTG. So Joe, you're in the platform right now. You're going to fit in just fine here. All right, we got Joe. We got LB. Here, you know what we'll do? Because there's people that are typing it inside of there. What we're going to do is we will post a link so that people can log in.
Yeah, it's a good idea. So anyone that's on YouTube right now, if you guys are not members of True Trading Group, we're going to post a link right now with Adam in the YouTube chat. I assume we're going to post
Joe's going to post it right now.
All right, guys, we're going to post a link inside the YouTube chat right now. If you are not a member of True Trading Group and you guys want some free access to the platform for this evening, just go ahead and click on that link that we're about to post inside of the chat, and that'll take you guys right inside of what you see right now on your screen. That's one of our chat rooms where we have a bunch of our members from True Trading Group, and then we're inviting some non-members in there as well. So Devin, Jay, you guys welcome to just head right on in there. We're going to post that link up there in just a second.
Yep, it's 100% free. You don't need to do anything but enter your name, email, and there's not even a password that's needed. You can just ignore the password field. Come right in.
Awesome. Yep, there it is. There it is, guys. There's that link. So go ahead and click that link, and you guys can go head on in there, and you guys can join us.
All right, Joe, just leave it pinned. All right.
Way to go, Bobby. Bobby says, yes, bangers, go Moderna. I've been trading around my long-term position from the old COVID days. So this has been a big trade for us, guys. And yes, I am still long. I'm going to always give you guys the updates. You know, we're very transparent in True Trading Group. When I have open swing trade positions, I always let you guys know. I let you guys know when I'm in, when I'm taking profit. I let you know when I'm rebuying back in. And we've been following this thing since April 22nd. I've been in this trade. Took profits, reloaded on Friday. We reloaded on Friday the 10th. And now we've been taking profits off into that move as well, as we got another $10 move to the upside on Moderna. And I think there's more to come here. My expectation is my next take profit is going to come off probably around $132, and then we'll get flat somewhere into the mid to high 130s. If not over the next 2 days, maybe into next week, but over the next couple of days, I'm probably going to be taking my final profit off on this position. The original call options from the entry on April 22nd are up around 450%. So a big shout out and congratulations to everyone that's been following me on this trade. It's been a huge day for us inside of chat, not just because of Moderna, but because of the day trades and some of the other swing trades. Like I said, CrowdStrike, AMD, Mara was another one. DraftKings was another one. Apple was another triple-digit banger. Just a big day for us inside of True Trading Group. And I'll talk to you about the Apple trade. The Apple trade, these are the trades that I made. I made the Apple trade. I made the Moderna trade. I also made some really good money on AMC today. It was a 3-for-3 day. Was a really great trading session. I'll talk to you guys about Apple real quick. We'll just go over this. And I want to show you guys, where I get these levels from, right? Where I get these levels from. Why was this a stock that I said to you 2 days ago that if CPI comes in light, this is the stock that I'm going to go long. I said that to you guys on this live stream for the last 2 nights. So even if you're not a member, and if you were just watching the YouTube channel, you would have known that I'm going long Apple if the CPI number came in light, even if you weren't inside of chat. Now, if you were inside chat, you would have gotten the full game plan, the full analysis, the full breakdown, the full entry price. I tell people where I'm getting in. I tell people where my stop loss is, and you're notified in real time. Once my order executes and my orders are filled and I'm in the trade, you get real-time push notifications in chat, also on your mobile phone. If you guys are not in front of your computer, don't stress it. We have a mobile app that'll send you push notifications when our mods enter and exit their position. Adam, you want to actually demo the trade alert real quick? If you want to demo, just kind of so people can see kind of how that trade comes through. You're not there it is. Yeah, it's small screen. Yeah, it does. The screen is small. It's not the full size. Yeah. So if you want to just maybe do it one more time, just so people can see it. All right. So there it is. We'll go full screen. We'll send out the trade, or even I can do it. I can do it, Adam. I'll do it. I'll do it. Right. So you get a trade. It comes out like this, where it'll say, long Apple test alert. Right. Long Apple test alert. All right. And there you go. And that's how you guys will be notified inside of chat, right? Inside of chat, that's how it'll come through with a little cha-ching sound. But then from your mobile app, you guys get push notifications sent to your mobile app when that happens in real time. So you're able to follow along with what we're doing. Because like I said, 82% of our members have full-time jobs. So don't think that just because you're busy at work that you can't participate in what's going on and what is the greatest market environment in the history of the markets. And how's that possible? Well, simple. The market's at all-time highs. This is the highest the stock market has ever been in its history. So you argue with me that it's the greatest market environment of all time. And I don't want to hear the excuses of, but I'm back at work. That is a piss poor excuse for missing out on the greatest wealth building opportunity of your entire life. Let's get back to this Apple trade. I want to break this down for you. Where did I get these levels from? Why did I say this is the stock that I wanted to be long? Well, you have a gap fill. So this is an open gap from early February. Okay. You had an open gap from early February that was support previously, and then it was resistance, right? So it was resistance, then it became support. You had an open gap. We gapped up to that point after Apple had earnings. So remember, this was earnings, right? So you had this big gap up because of earnings, but it took you right into where? That exact same resistance level. Okay. Then yesterday, as we zoom this in, yesterday, you can see this red kit, we got above it, right? So you see yesterday, we got above that level. See that right there? We got above it and closed above it. Okay. So that's why I said to myself, now that we're above that level and you have a little confirmation hammer tail on the daily chart, you can see this candle formation here. This is a little bit of a hammer, and that's a nice little bullish indicator against a support level. So we said, okay, CPI number comes in light. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get long against the 187 support level. And right off the open, what happens? Apple drops right into our buy zone. Here it is. You dropped right down into that level, pulled back into it again, gave you a very nice intraday double bottom. And as soon as that double bottom got stuck, I went ahead and right there, I'm in the trade. Right there, we bought that right there. And if members were following along, members went after Friday's expiration, or some went after next Friday's expiration, 190 strike call option, and those bad boys ran over 100% as Apple exploded throughout the day, all the way up to 190.65 for a brand new high on the day. And we ripped this entire move, took profits all along the way. I'm flat that position now. I don't have any more shares of Apple. We closed that out earlier today, and it was just a great trade for us inside of TTG. So shout out, congrats to all the members of True Trading Group, guys. Shout out, shout out, shout out. All right. So guys, remember, listen, join us inside of our chat. Listen, for those of you that are not members of True Trading Group, you guys are not members of TTG, you guys can click on that link that we've got pinned on YouTube. You guys can come into our platform for free. We're giving you guys free access to the platform. We have some exciting stuff going on inside of the plat room here this evening. So if you guys want to come join us, it's totally free. Click on that link that's inside the YouTube chat. It's pinned right there for you. Click on that. It'll pull you right into our platform. That's what you see right here on the screen. That right there, it's going to pull you right into that room where we've got some really cool, fun, and exciting things going on here with True Trading Group. Because in case you guys didn't know, TTG is not just, okay, TTG is not just trade alerts and courses and chat rooms. Okay, we are a fintech company that is at the forefront of the AI revolution and what AI is going to do for the retail trader and the retail investor. We're also broadcasting this live stream right inside of that room. So you guys have no fear if you leave YouTube and you go into this chat room by clicking that link. We're broadcasting the live in there as well for people. So don't worry about that. But click on that link and get pulled right in there. We're happy to have all of our members. We have some members in there, and then we have some non-members as our guests this evening. And it's our pleasure to have you and to host you, and hope you enjoy your time in the platform with some of our members here this evening. But like I was saying, guys, we're at the forefront of the AI revolution when it comes to retail trading and investing. And we have been developing our own custom large language model for the last 2 years. And we have recently launched this product on the TeachD platform, and our large language model, we call it Mari, M-A-R-I, Mari. And when I tell you the next thing that I'm about to say to you is with the utmost sincerity, and I'm saying this to you not as an owner of True Trading Group, I'm saying this to you as a trader, okay? As a trader, as someone that has gone through, researched, used, and looked into a lot of other, AI models and trading AI models and AI, assistants, whatever you want to call them. There's a lot of them that are out there. None of them, and I mean none of them, that's not an exaggeration, I literally mean zero of them have the capabilities that our large language model Mari has. And our large language model Mari is able to use real-time tick-for-tick data and analyze data in real time for you. It is trained on all of TTG's curriculum and education and material and content. And there is nothing that I've seen that exists on the market that is like this. And I've tried them all. You name it, you name one, we've looked into it, we've researched it, we've tried it. Ours does have higher capabilities and could do a lot more. So we're actually going to be doing an AI demo here tonight on our platform inside of that chat room. So that's what I'm saying. If you guys want to see, the capabilities of our AI trading assistant and how to use it and how to get the most out of it, click on that link, go inside of that chat, because we're going to be broadcasting a live demo, okay, of that AI large language model, so you can show you guys how you can use it, how it can analyze things for you, how it can identify support and resistance, how it could suggest for you, entry and exit points. It can suggest for you, what option that you should be looking at, analyze the probability of a stock to make a particular move. It literally can analyze all of the news, the market sentiment, okay, economic sentiment. It can analyze for you all the different technical indicators, earnings releases, analyst ratings, unusual options activity. Can analyze all of this data and then factor it all together to give you a probable move. It can tell you it might say to you, and this is what the model said for the last 2 days. For the last 2 days, we've actually tried it and said, hey, what's the probability of a move in the SPY over the next couple of days? And the last couple of days, it gave us a 70% probability of a continued upward move in the SPY over the last couple of days. Now, in case you guys have been living under a rock over the last couple of days, what has the SPY done for the last 2 days? Well, you bet your butt we've been pumping to the upside. And Mari calculated for us, this is 2 days ago, Mari calculated for us that there's a 70% likelihood that the SPY is going to continue to move higher. It gave you it was a 70% likelihood we're going to move higher. It was a 20% likelihood of a pullback and a 10% likelihood of a sideways consolidation move. So Mari, spot on with it over the last 2 days. Markets were green yesterday. It said 65% probability would be green yesterday, and then with 70% probability that we'd be green today. And now you guys can see a brand new all-time high. Okay, so Mari is going to revolutionize retail trading and investing, and I'm happy to be able to release it to the members of True Trading Group to demo it for you guys here this evening.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Do you have anything else you want to go over about today before we get into this?
I covered. I wanted to update people on the Moderna position. We're good with that. We talked about Apple. I reviewed Apple. We got the all-time high on the SPY. Obviously, don't fight this, guys. It's a new all-time high in the markets, and the bull market that we've been in for the last year, it's still very much intact. We're new all-time highs. The CPI data came in under expectations. You have some very important jobless claims data tomorrow. So you're going to want to keep eyes on the jobless claims data. We'll be live with our members, though, to cover that like we always are. But you just simply can't fight the trend. And that trend is still absolutely further to the upside. So it was a big day for us. We had 5 triple-digit gains inside of chat today. And I recapped, my positions. We had AMC, Apple, and Moderna. Those were my 3 positions. I'm out of AMC. I'm out of Apple. 2 beautiful trades today. Still long Moderna. Those are the updates. And, now just kind of excited to break down for everybody the AI tool, because it is a true game changer for a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess what I'd like to see right now is, let's see, I don't have YouTube pulled up, but perhaps, let's see, where are we at? We got, the likes are light tonight, my friend, because we're in the chat also.
We're in the chat,
we're pointing out. Guys, can you get us to 250 real quick? Can you get us to 250 likes? Just real quick. I'll post the link inside of our chat.
Yep, folks, go ahead. Get us, want to see 250 likes right now. Get us there.
All right. Let's go ahead. I'll post the link again inside of chat. We got about 432 people inside of the chat. We got about 794 people on here. All right. So where are we at? Let's do this. And yeah, we're getting there. So I'll go ahead and start. This is what we get for splitting the room, but you know what? Worth it. Absolutely.
Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Like I said, we're trying something different today. This is cool.
We're definitely trying something a little bit different. All right. So what you're looking at right now is this is TTG AI. All right. And what is TTG AI? Mike, is it something that's going to predict with pinpoint accuracy the best trades to get into tomorrow?
No.
It's not.
No.
Okay. Is it going to make you $1 million tomorrow?
No.
I see. Is it going to erase the need for you to learn how to trade?
No.
Well, this thing seems like it sucks. I don't know what to do. I don't know if this is worth it anymore.
I know. You mean it doesn't just transfer money into your account?
No. I don't think so. I mean, we haven't gotten that far.
I thought that's how this stuff worked.
Yeah, no, we haven't gotten that far yet. And it's crazy because there's a ton of things online that you'll see. And all you have to do is literally, like, without exaggeration, go to Google, right? And just type in AI trading assistant, right? And you're going to get a ton of these that come up, right? So all of it's going to be about like predictions and this and that, right? And I mean, you just do the research yourself. There's a ton of these things that are out there, right? But they all have something very similar in common, right? What they're really good at is taking data that exists on the internet and then giving you sentiment analysis, right? Mm-hmm. So essentially, you are able to go out there and take the Fed meeting, like the PR from the Fed meeting or some piece of macroeconomic data, drag and drop it in here, or not in here, but in any other chatbot or even in ChatGPT, right? And it'll tell you, hey, this is positive, this is negative, this is why it could be positive or negative, right? There's no different, like you don't need an independent service for that. You could just go to ChatGPT.
Right.
Right? Like you could just do that. Now, what we have done that makes this a little bit different, and you got to understand, right? A lot of these companies and a lot of these things that are popping up, it's being sold as you have a lot, this is going to help you make, this is going to help pick your trades. It's going to do, whatever it is, right? It's going to predict the price of this. It's going to show you the best trade to get into at the very best time. It's going to, all that stuff. And what we've done at True Trading Group and what we are doing now is we don't believe that this is a fix-all for everything, right? What we believe is that this is a way, and we talked about this earlier, this is not you turning into the Incredible Hulk, right? Because you're not transforming into some superhuman thing. What you're doing is you're Tony Stark and you're a human being, but you're putting on the Iron Man suit, right? And you'll be able to run a little faster, jump higher, and, get more done with less. That is what the point of this is. Right? That is what the point of this is. This is for people that, let's say you didn't have 40 hours a week to learn how to trade. You don't need it with this. This will take what you are learning, reinforce it. And oh, by the way, it has real-time data thanks to our partners over at Quote Media, Polygon, the NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange. We have feeds direct from these exchanges. Everything in here, all the data, everything that comes through is live and real time. None of it is delayed. And it's all included when you purchase TTG AI. You don't have to pay extra for different data feeds. There's no limit on the amount of prompts or the amount of messages that you can send. It's not limited by certain hours. It's available to you 24/7. And this is an assistant, not just a chatbot. So what does that mean? That means that when you sign up, this assistant learns off of what you are doing on our platform, the courses that you take, the trades that you're making. So when you ask it eventually, hey, are these options contracts good for where I'm at right now? When you say where I'm at right now, it will know what you're talking about.
Yep.
And it will be able to give personalized, it's not financial advice, but personalized, emotion-free information, insight.
Yep.
That at the end of the day is up to you to act on or not. Right? This is not financial advice. We are not licensed brokers. We are not claiming that this is going to make you millions of dollars. We're not claiming that this is going to give you a winning stock pick. I'm going to show you what it does. I'm going to show you the potential of it, and then you decide what you think what you think you would get out of it. Right? That's what we've always done here. We've always talked about, Mike's never come on here and said, guys, I just made $100,000 today. It's never happened. It doesn't we don't tell you, hey, trust me, our members are making money. Trust me. But we never give them a chance to speak. Every night that we come on here, we ask our members if they're making money. We ask them if they're making money. We let them answer you live, right? We ask them to type the number 1. They type the number 1, and they're not incentivized to do it. We don't pay them. We don't give them discounts on anything if they do it. And this needs to be the same, because this is how we've grown as a company. It may not be as attractive right out of the gate as some of the other things that are out there that are claiming certain things. But at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be. It just needs to be real, and it needs to work. And this is real, and this does work.
Oh yeah.
All right. And I promise you that you have not seen anything like this. So we're going to get into it right now. And this should be a very familiar interface, right? So guys, go ahead and type the number 1 if this looks like ChatGPT, something familiar. Just go ahead and type the number 1. If you're in our chat, if you're in the, let's see. Look, they don't know where to type the number 1. They're typing in chat. Yeah, bro, I'm confused myself.
I know. I have both chats on 2 different screens right now. I'm like,
I know. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. So what I want to also tell you, just right out of the gate, right? Because I don't want to be misleading to anyone. The version of what you're seeing right now, this version of this is an extra cost.
yeah.
We have a free version of this when you sign up that does not cost extra money, but it also doesn't have all the real-time data and all the functionality that this has. What you're seeing here tonight is the full unlocked version of it that is an additional cost. Okay? Now, the free version that you get when you sign up, even as a trial, you get access to a free version of this. It will help reinforce the courses. It'll help with sentiment analysis. It'll help trader identity, but it's not going to do what this is going to do. All right? So let's get into it. What makes this so special, right? Very simple. This takes in real-time data and then relies on the AI model, which, just so everyone's on the same page, we're using OpenAI GPT-4 Turbo. And as of right now, we're using the new 4.0 that just came out the other day. This is not 3.5. There are no rate limits in here. This is all state-of-the-art, top-notch large language model. Okay? And what we have done is we have gone ahead and through something called RAG, and then also using different endpoints, we have fine-tuned certain things in here with our courses and with our workshops and with different aspects of who we are inside of True Trading Group. So for example, when you're new and you log into True Trading Group, and let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger, and we want to say something like, hello. And for those wondering why this is called Mari, is because my kids' names are Minna and Ari. And I wanted to name it after them, because this is a project that has been 2 years in the making. We have spent well over 7 figures developing it. And we couldn't be prouder. And this is something that we are just really, this is what we've always been about, is building tools and putting together tools and you know, helping people get an edge. That's what we've done. So, hello, how can I assist you today, right? So I'm going to say, hey, what's up? I'm new to True Trading Group, and I'd just like to know a little bit about who you are and how True Trading Group works. And then it'll go ahead and it'll let you know, hello and welcome to True Trading Group. It'll tell you about True Trading Group. It'll talk about the different education. It talks about what you get, right? All of that stuff. It's just going to go through it. Now, there is a version of this that's coming out this week where it will literally talk back to you. And that's thanks to the new GPT 4.0. All right. So you'll be, right now you can talk to it and the answers will be on your screen. But later this week, it will be able to actually talk back to you. All right.
Awesome.
So now we'll say, How can I help you? Answer questions, guide learning, analytics. Look at this. Adam Hyman, co-founder with an extensive market experience, also known for his engaging personality. Can you tell me a little bit more about Adam Hyman, the co-founder of True Trading Group? Certainly. Adam Hyman, also known as Shug, is the co-founder of True Trading Group. With nearly 2 decades of experience in public markets, Adam has played a pivotal role in shaping TTG into a premier educational platform, right? Let's see. Unique interests. On a lighter note, Adam humorously claims to be a professional a-hole with a heart of gold. He mentions his status as a foot model, adding some quirky and fun elements to his personal and professional persona. That is true.
That's good.
That is good, right? But then you can engage in other parts of this where it's like, hey, I was in chat today and I heard Mike talk about tier trading. I don't know what that is. Can you tell me about tier trading, please? And there you go. And you'll get your answer. It'll go through and it'll tell you what tier 1, tier 2 and beyond, exiting, how to exit a tier. You could already see that this is much different than what you would get. And you are more than welcome to go to ChatGPT or any other program and try this. The answers that you're going to get here are going to be completely different because this is fine-tuned for our platform. All right, this is fine-tuned to not have any rate limits on the messaging or token limits. We have spared no expense doing this. All right. Now, Mike, what's your favorite chart pattern?
TTG triangle, baby.
The TTG triangle. All right, well, so Mike just told me that his favorite chart pattern is the TTG triangle. Can you tell me a little bit about what that is and how someone may use it? And then also, how can that work for me? Does it work for people? There you go. TG triangle is a distinct chart pattern created by Michael Edward. Here's the characteristics of it, right? Tells you to look for volume. Talks about your entry points, right? Mm-hmm. And you can already see that this is also very fast for what it is that we're doing. But if you think this is fast, you haven't seen anything yet.
This is the appetizer.
Right. We're reading you we're reading you the specials list.
Yeah, you haven't even ordered an appetizer yet.
And I want you guys to know that this was developed in-house in the United States, in our office by, I mean, look, a lot of this is my idea, but the actual execution of this is done by a team of people in my office.
Yeah.
In the True Trading Group office. I want to give a big shout out to Samer, to Sebastian. I want to give a huge shout out to my boy Anuj, who actually consults with us. He's one of the head engineers over at for Amazon's AI program. So we've had a lot of different people that have helped us get to this point with this, right? Now, what I will do is I will open up another chat just to keep it clean, right? And what you'll also notice right away is that you can, of course, archive your chats. You can also go ahead and rename them so you can organize them. And don't worry if you feel like this is a bit overwhelming, like I don't know how to prompt it, I don't know how to talk to it, I don't know what to do, right? Very simply, we are building and have for everybody, there's a button right here that says, or a link that says prompts. If you click it, we allow you to put in your prompt and you can save it. So that way, when you log back in, you can have your prompts ready to go, all right there. And obviously we will make this more robust and so on. And then also we have built-in prompts for you all, and we're building a giant repo for you, a repository of prompts. So for example, right inside of here, we have, this is how you request something called aggregate bars. We give you different prompt examples. We tell you all the different ways that you can use the aggregate bars to get different things back, like price trends, volatility levels, trading volume, support, resistance, market reactions, liquidity, trend confirmation, and a lot more. This is just one aspect of it, and we're building this out. There are literally thousands of things that you can do in here, right? So now, going back over here, this is also great for, for finding out a little bit more about the TTG mods and things like that. So we can show a quick example of that. Hey, how are you? Can you tell me about the TTG Pro moderators, the Trading Pro moderators? Maybe give me a list of who they are and a little bit about them. All right, let's see. We have Michael Edward. Look at that. Breaks it down by role, experience, expertise. Andrea Uni Weber. We have her experience, trading focus, philosophy. Christian Giordano. That would be Gio, everyone. We have Charlicia Shy Martin. I think it's funny. And then there's Glenny, over 40 years. I love how for Gio, it just says 1993, but for Glenny, it says 40 years.
I know.
Yeah. So you can see these are all the Pro Trader mods that we have inside of True Trading Group, and it has your exact. So, for example, once this all gets listed out, right? Exact. Yep. So now here, each one. Okay. So here. I got a question. I just joined True Trading Group, and I was told that I can get a free one-on-one mentor session. I'm really interested in swing trading, not options, but equities themselves. So swing trading stocks. Out of all these moderators, who would be the best moderator to do my one-on-one with? There you go. So the system is now recommending Jay Downing and Glenn Treef, and then it's going to tell you why. It's not just going to give it to you and then tell you nothing about it. It's going to demonstrate why these moderators would be the best to do something with, right? So, yeah, pretty awesome, right? So this is all cool, but this isn't anything like mind-blowingly special. This is like convenient, integrated into a platform. Nothing mind-blowingly special just yet. But yeah, let's start with, I guess let's start with Wendy, right? You guys want to start with Wendy?
I love Wendy. I think
Hey,
most
Chad,
people
you want to start with Wendy?
most people love Wendy.
All right. So here's how this works. What I'm going to do right now is, Mike, maybe explain a little bit about the importance of trader identity real quick.
Without it, you'll fail. Plain and simple. Trader identity is basically figuring out what strategy and style of trading, because there's many different styles. Figuring out what style is going to be best for you based on two main categories. One, how much time do you actually have, right? Like, are you able to be in front of a computer at all? Or an hour or two, right? The other category is going to be based on your personality traits and the type of person that you are, personality wise. And then that will have an impact. Your personality traits will create naturally strengths and or weaknesses within specific styles of trading. So it's important. Most people don't even know that this exists. And they go on YouTube and they say, oh, look, this person made $10,000 today. I'm going to do exactly what that person does because that must be the way to make money in the market. That person's style may be literally impossible for you to ever succeed at. So figuring out your trader identity is very important. Most people that don't know any better, they never find it. And that's a big part of the reason why they fail. It's not because they're bad traders. It's just because they're trying to fit a square peg into a round hole.
All right. Is finding your trader identity something that's easy to do on your own?
Not if you don't know. No, it's not. It's not. You need someone with experience to be able to help guide you through that process, so you can find what identity is best for you.
Nice. So if I don't know how many of you have seen the show Billions, and I'm sure if this ever takes off, we're going to get a cease and desist.
Yeah, we might have to change the name.
We're going to have to change the name to Wendy Bodes. But what we did is we took a really unique, innovative approach to creating personas, right? Or different chatbots. I'm sure that you all have seen websites like po.com, for example, where you know, and I'll just log in real quick so you guys can see it. So this is po.com, and inside of Po, you have all of these different personalities, right? And the way this works is you click on one, right? And you could talk about psychology with this, you know, with this one, or talk about something else with another. And they're very in-depth chat bots, right? They let you create your chat, right? So, but this is traditionally how it works. I can't be in here and then switch to another, you know, to something else, right? Or stay streamlined. What we've done is we've taken a pretty innovative approach here to how we want to call other personas and have it seamlessly integrate into what it is that we're doing. So we, because of the show Billions, created something called Wendy Rhodes. And Wendy Rhodes is our well, here we'll let you determine what it is. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm new to True Trading Group. I'm trying to find my trader identity, and I heard I could get an appointment with Wendy Rhodes. Can I start that session now?
This is so cool. I can't
You
even
see, it's not just reading a script, it's actually loading an action.
right.
Welcome to your session with Wendy Rhodes. Wendy is here to help you find trading. Wendy asked you to start by sharing a bit about yourself. Okay. Awesome. So my name is Adam, and I just signed up for True Trading Group. I work about 40 hours a week. I'm 40 years old. I have 2 kids, a wife, and not a whole lot of free time. I did okay in 2021 when the meme stocks were going crazy, but ever since then, I kind of got my butt handed to me. I've lost a lot of money, and I've signed up for a bunch of different courses and chat rooms, and I just can never seem to follow the right alerts or anything. I am having a hard time, but I heard that True Trading Group is different, and I watch their live stream all the time, and I'm really excited to get started with them. I have a little bit of money that I can start with, probably about $2,000-$3,000, and I'd really like to turn that into 10 grand in the next 12 months. So, but I don't want to be irresponsible with it. I don't want to lose it all. I would like to avoid blowing up my account. I'm okay with taking some risks, but I'm not okay with being irresponsible. Is that enough info, or what else can I help answer for you?
So awesome.
And again, you see, it's not just reading off of a script, it's running and hitting an API endpoint.
Yeah. There's real analysis and info input like going into this is
right. And what you'll also notice is that you talk naturally to it.
Yeah.
I'm not coming up with a prompt that's pre-scripted. I'm just talking.
Yep.
Wendy Rhodes has responded with some key areas to explore to help tailor your trading strategy. Professional and time availability. Given your full-time and family responsibilities, understanding how much time you can realistically dedicate to trading each week is crucial. Financial situation. For your trading starting capital of $2,000 to $3,000, determine how much of this amount you are willing to risk. Trading.
These are just the categories that it's going to consider.
Right, exactly. So please respond to these points so Wendy can provide you further guidance based on your specific circumstances, risk tolerance, and availability. All right, so let's take this one question at a time. Zoom out a little bit so I can see more of it, and let's do it. So as far as time availability, I am willing to give about 5 to 6 hours a week. If I can give more, I will. I can study on the weekends. As far as risk management and total capital that I'm willing to give, I'm willing to risk the whole $2,000 to $3,000, right? If I lose it, will it hurt? Sure. Is it the end of the world? No. My trading experience, I tried to follow meme stocks and social media stuff a couple of years ago in 2021, and I did okay. But the second that environment was over, I lost a lot of money, and I started revenge trading. And I ended up getting hurt, and I lost close to 5 figures, which was a lot of money for me because I only make about $150,000 a year. So I don't have that much experience, but I am open to learning, and I am open to doing this differently, right? So as far as education and support, I'd like to understand technical analysis better. I'd like to understand what I'm looking at. I think my biggest problem was that I always thought that I could just follow people online and that's how I would make money. But at the end of the day, if that person ended up going to the bathroom or they weren't around or something happened or I lost internet connection, then I was on my own and I didn't know what I was doing. And so I'm not looking to be a pro trader and do this for, full time and make $1 million, but I want to be able to do this on my own. I don't want to be bound to somebody else forever. Let me know what else you need.
I just love, Adam, how you can just talk so naturally to it.
Yep.
It doesn't require these all these prompts and these technical combination of phrases and words. It's just having a conversation.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's a live demo, guys. So now it's going to go ahead. So this is actually a good thing. Sometimes, because it's a new product, it'll trip up. Literally, you could just type in, try again. I mean, I don't know how much easier to make it.
Yeah.
And then it says, here we go. All right. Make sure Wendy saw that. Okay, great. Wow, look at that. So what kind of style of trading would you suggest for somebody like me? I've heard some great things about options. I don't know if I have the discipline to do futures. I've never done options. I'd like to do it. And given the fact that I want to turn my 2,000 to 3,000 into 10 grand over the next year, I'm thinking maybe options is the way to go. What do you think? What it's doing right now is it's actually processing this information and running it against an algorithm. Right? Simulation trading, risk management, start small. And then it keeps asking if you'd like to delve deeper into further areas, right?
Yeah, you can keep going. I mean, you can keep, obviously we won't, for time, but you can keep going on your personality and, it can go so deep, like as if you're having a psych session with Wendy Rhodes. For those who don't know, Wendy Rhodes was the psychologist that worked at the hedge fund at Billions, and she kept all the traders' heads right.
Right.
So you can literally have a full psych session if you want.
Yep. So here, let me try this last one for Wendy. I think the biggest problem for me is that I'm still afraid to risk money of any kind because I got burned before from following social media. How do you think, or what do you think is a good way to get over the fear of entering a trade or the fear of losing money and just doing it strategically and treating it like a business? How do you get over a big loss? I don't know. And you can give me bullet points, but I heard that you're pretty empathetic and you understand traders. So I'm all ears, All right. So now it's running. You can see here it's passing this here and it's getting back a response based on what you're putting in. So Wendy Rhodes has provided overcoming fear, educate yourself, develop a trading plan, start small. So it's, unless you're going to dive deep. So what it's doing you right now is it's trying to force you into picking one of these topics. Right? To keep you going down the path instead of talking in circles. It's designed to move you forward.
Because in order for you to develop, in order for you to identify and come up with your trader identity, you need more than just you've got to dive into all of the aspects that are like I talked about before. So what it's doing right now is it's trying to push Adam to go into these topics and give it that more information so you can start to develop a specified strategy, which would take time for us to go through that process. But You guys get the idea of.
But what's really cool is that, let's say, for example, that you've had enough Wendy, right? We've spent a good amount of time on Wendy. We could just say something like this. I really want to give these areas some thought. I'm going to go ahead and end the session here, but I'll save it. And then when I'm ready, I'll come back to it and we can start again. All right. But at least you'll have context and we'll be able to pick up where we left off. So tell Wendy, thank you. And that's it. I'd like to close the session with Wendy. I will let Wendy know that you're thankful for her guidance and that you'll return. Your session with Wendy Rhodes is now closed. When you're ready to resume, just let me know and we can open for discussion. So what I want to tell you is that now, if I come over here and I rename this, and I'll call it Wendy Rhodes, no matter what I do, if I come back to this tab and I ask to start a new session, it's going to remember exactly where we picked up or where we left off.
Right.
So I don't have to, right. So it has built-in long-term memory.
Yep.
So you don't have to go ahead and continuously tell it the same thing over and over and over and over again. And you can ask it, hey, did we make progress on this area? And it will search back whether it's a week, a month, or whatever it is. Right? So that's Wendy. And I think it's going to be really cool for a lot of our members when Wendy is able to actually talk back to you.
Yeah.
And that's coming really soon. So some other cool things that we have in here, right? Because now you've seen how this can be used for customer service or to become more familiar with your trading group, how it can be used for trader identity, for education, right? There's some really cool, look, there's too much stuff for one night. We'll do more of these, but we'll show you some big things that we put out recently, right? So let's open a new chat session. And Mike, give me a stock you were looking at today.
Apple.
All right. So in reference, so let's see, we can do options or equity.
Oh, I traded the equity.
All right. So here. I heard Apple had a really good day today. Was there any news on Apple? Can you show me the news for Apple? I want to give a big shout out to our partners over at Benzinga. Thanks to their generosity, and we have implemented every single data endpoint that they have, and we are grateful to Benzinga for allowing us to integrate their product into ours. And so that means that, yes, this is all the live streaming Benzinga Pro real-time news and articles and data is available in here as well.
Yep. Our partners at Benzinga, big shout out.
Big shout out to Benzinga. So this is giving you all the news that has taken place for Apple. So what it's doing is it's giving you press releases, but it's also giving you news from like Benzinga, Bloomberg, and other places, and then it's going to summarize this all for you.
Yep. It gives you all relevant articles from all over.
Right. This is not a web scraping bot. This is a direct endpoint from Benzinga Pro. This is something they charge over $1,000 a year for.
Yep. You guys have it in here.
Can you just kind of tell me in a brief way how this news would have impacted Apple's movement for today? I may have to refresh here. That's okay. There we go. Oh. You know what's really cool is that even if you refresh, if it times out, you guys notice that I did not lose any of my previous.
It's all still there. Yep.
It's all still there, and it picks up right where it left off.
Yep.
All right.
So now it's giving you a quick summary of the highlights and the investor points that, what has been driving the share price of Apple over the last couple of days.
Yeah, but we can do better than this.
We can do much better.
How about you show me the Bears versus Bulls for Apple? I'll help out the voice to text a little bit.
Yeah, you're like bullish versus bearish reports.
No, but it had Bears versus Bulls or something.
Yeah. Oh, Bulls. Bears versus Bulls.
So again, there we go. So now it's going to give me the technical analysis. It's going to show me all the indicators. This is all real time, all of it. It's going to show me all the buy signals.
So right now what's happening, guys, it's going to break down for you indicator by indicator and tell you what that indicator is, what signals that indicator giving you. That's that indicator giving you a strong buy, a regular buy, a hold, a sell, a strong sell. It's going to give you a reading of each indicator and then give you the summary based on all those indicators and what's the ending prevailing call.
So I just asked it to show me the Bear versus Bulls from Benzinga. Let's see. We'll say there we go. So now it'll give us bull versus bear analysis. So this is something that they do over at Benzinga in real time, where it's going to give you analyst ratings. It's going to give you, for today, the bullish sentiment and the bearish sentiment with all the analyst ratings for Benzinga.
There's all your analyst ratings. JP Morgan, Barclays, Wedbush, right? There's all your analyst ratings.
And of course, you can click it and it'll take you directly to all of those things, right?
You can review the full report there if you like.
And this is cool, but you know what I'd really like to know? You know the last earnings call with Apple?
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to know what took place on that earnings call.
It was a big one.
Right?
It was a big one.
All right, let's see.
Let's see.
Can you go ahead and give me the transcript from the most recent earnings call with Apple?
And so there's some people asking about technical analysis as well. Absolutely. Just hold on.
Yeah. So this is the May 2nd, 2024 call transcript for the earnings call for Apple, right? And it's going to go ahead and it's going to give you the transcript. It's going to summarize it for you, all right? And it's going to give you an analysis of it, right? And this will work for any stock that has an earnings call, essentially, right?
This is the actual transcript of the call.
Right. Well,
which is coming through right now.
Yeah, part of it, but it's summarizing it for you.
Yep.
Right? All right. So now we can take things a little bit further and we can say, can it scan for insider buying? I love that. So yes, so let me show you this real quick. So inside of True Trading Group, this is one of our additional tools as well. We have an entire list of insider buying. This is updated in real time. We also have government trades. So you can see exactly what people are purchasing, you know, people in the government are purchasing, everything else. So yeah, we have all of those things. You also get TradingView's premium charting software, which is really, really neat. That's all here as well. And it's all live tick for tick data. And what's cool is that what we wanted to do is we wanted to kind of bring this all in-house inside of this platform. Not just for ease of use, but because if you put all this data in one place and then you communicate with it, you're going to see things you wouldn't have picked up on before. You're going to understand things you may not have understood before. For example, if I open a new chat and I tell it, let's see, can you put a chart of the SPY, please? So now this is going to give me a chart of the SPY that I could now directly in here interact with. Now the market's closed, but during the day, this is going to be live streaming tick for tick. You can ask it questions about the chart. You can go ahead and you can put indicators on it and then ask it questions. You can save it. You can, I mean, it goes on, right? Now, something that's really cool, one of the things that traders struggle with, and we thought about, well, what can we incorporate into this that would really help traders a lot, right? And one of the things that we wanted to help traders with was something simple things that take years of practice to get just right, but are really important, like support and resistance. Being able to identify real-time support and resistance is something that every trader needs to do.
Yep.
All right. So here's what we can do. I'm going to type in, or I'll just say it. Can you bring up support and resistance? There we go. So we have this little applet right here, and this is just a demo of this. Our members have access to this now. It works, but we're going to make it look prettier in the short term. But we're talking about SPY, so let's go ahead and type in SPY. There's a multiplier and a time frame. So the multiplier would be if I wanted to see a what do you call it? A daily chart, I would put in 1 for the multiplier, and then for the time frame, I would put in day. So that's going to be a 1-day chart for the SPY, and then I pick my dates, okay? What I will do is I will do a 15-minute intraday chart. And again, this is all real time. So we'll do a 15-minute intraday chart for today, all right? And I'll change day to minute, and I'll click here. And I will select today, and then I will click here again. And I will select today, and then I'll click fetch data. And what this is going to do, and I know that it's small, like I said, we're going to make it pretty and easier to read. But what this is doing is this is pulling for us the support and resistance levels using real-time data, thanks to our partners over at Quote Media and Polygon. All right. And thanks to Mike, because the support and resistance is being calculated by an algo that he himself designed for this. So now for any stock, for any time frame, all the way back 15 years, if you wanted to, you can now get support and resistance for all of it instantly. And then this data can be factored in to it, right?
Yep.
So on top of that, I keep seeing questions about futures, right? So here, can you bring up futures pricing for me? So there you go. So now this during the day is streaming real-time futures data. So this is going to update live during the day, second for second, tick for tick, and you can actually communicate with it and say, okay, the E-minis or the ES is at this price and the SPY is this. Now, what do I do about that, right? Mm-hmm. And that's the benefit of this. It's not that it's going to go and it's going to just magically make you millions of dollars. It's going to interpret things and show things and display things that you would have not necessarily seen or picked up on your own by bringing everything into one place, okay? And you're able to do this with your just natural language. I mean, have you guys seen me do anything super complicated since I've done this entire example?
You just spoke to it. It's amazing.
So, and then look, we're just scratching the surface, right? Like I said, there's a lot to show here that we're not going to be able to all get into this evening, but we'll do a series on this as we go. One of the things I wanted to show you, just to kind of show you how quick this is, right? Because look, when you're trading during the day, and you're trying to focus on work, and you're trying to focus on trading, and you can't sit here for an hour trying to figure out technical analysis or trying to put together 2 + 2 and make it equal 8. It's just not possible. So we've come up with several ways that you can do that, right? 30 days analysis SPY. So I just gave it a command, 30 days analysis SPY. So now what it's going to do is it is going to go through and it is going to run a series of actions. And it is going to give me back a full 30-day analysis report on the SPY. You see, it's running all these actions and pulling in all this data. Now, this was very quick. To show you how quick is quick, I'm going to let this finish cooking, but I'm going to go up here and I'm going to show you from that one phrase, this is all the data that it just brought in. Now, why do I bring all this data in? Why can't I just show you? Right? Why can't I just show you what the answer is? Because at True Trading Group, we don't want to tell you, trust me, bro. Yeah. We want you to know what this is doing. Because this is not flawless. This is capable of mistake.
Right.
So we want you to see what it is that it's doing. So it's explaining it up here before it even begins. It's saying it's going to pull in the aggregate bar data. It's going to pull in the news. It's going to pull in technical indicators such as EMA, SMA, MACD, and RSI. It's going to give news sentiment, and then it's going to give a full technical analysis inferences. So it starts by pulling in all the data. And this is the aggregate bar data. So open, high, low, close, volume, and VWAP.
Yep, that's all aggregate
for
bar.
30 days. Then it's going to re-pull in the news
Yep.
for 30 days. Then it's going to pull in the 30-day EMA, followed by the 30-day SMA. Oh, did it do EMA twice? Yeah, all right. We'll fix that. But so it did the EMA, and then it did the SMA again. Oh no, it's a different time window. Oh, that's smart. This is a 13-day window. This is a 48-day window with a 30 limit. Oh, that's cool.
Yep,
Okay.
those are just different momentum
Right.
moving
But
averages.
what's cool is that it chose to bring that in, because in the instructions it's only one of them. That's neat. All right. SMA value windows. So it brings in the 50 and 30, and then here it'll bring in the actual numbers of the histogram for the MACD. Okay. And then it also brings in the RSI. And it does all this in an instant. Let me show you one more time for those that are sitting in the back that maybe have fallen asleep. 30-day analysis, SPY.
Boom. That's it.
It is that quick.
That's how long it took
Stupid fast.
to pull all of that data.
And then start to build you a report.
So cool.
So then what I have it doing is what we have it doing here is it's giving you the full analysis, positive news, negative news, implications, the EMA, SMA, MACD, RSI. We give you a too long didn't read version because ain't nobody got time for that. And then we have it give you price prediction. Again, all with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Okay. This is based off of these numbers. That's why we show you how we are doing it.
Yeah.
We don't want you to, right.
Yeah. Let me, this part, guys, with the probability predictor that you have here that I'm showing you is based on the data that was just pulled. It does not consider a jobless claims number that's coming out tomorrow morning because it doesn't know what that data is yet. Okay. So when you are using this, you need to consider, okay, well, let's say if you're looking at a prediction for Tesla, and let's say Tesla doesn't have earnings tomorrow, but let's just say in a hypothetical, Tesla has earnings the next day, and you ask it for a probability, it's not factoring in the actual earnings release that is upcoming. Right. So when you're going to do this, if you're going to use it, it's meant for you to look at and say, understand it's factoring all of this technical data and the news sentiment up until this point that you just asked it to give you this prediction or this probability rather that I should say. And you use that to just reinforce your own analysis and your own theory and your own beliefs so you can make better decisions with a lot more confidence.
And we have it, and I just want to emphasize again, we have it explaining everything that it's doing. Because if there's something that you disagree with or you would do differently, all you would have to do is ask it to repeat it. And for that step, change it.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, if you didn't want to use the standard that we have in here of a 30 window and then a limit of 30 EMA, you could change that. You could base this off the 200-day EMA.
Right. You can tell it, hey, instead of this, use this and factor your analysis that way.
100%.
This is just the regular instruction that it will give you as a default. You could change it if you want. You just have to tell it, hey, instead of using this moving average, use this, and it'll refactor and reanalyze based on that indicator.
Absolutely. And what we'll do is I'll show you two more examples here. I'm going to go to the save prompt section, and I'm going to show you an advanced usage. We call it chaining requests. So, and we have this all split up by different types: swing trading, day trading, long-term investing. We do that because we trade everything at True Trading Group.
Yep, that's right.
So I'm going to use this right here. So this is an example of a prompt that you can put together once you understand what it is that you're doing, which here. So this says, show me the 50-day and 200-day SMA, the MACD, and the 14-day RSI for Microsoft over the last year. Identify any points where the short SMA crosses above the long SMA, the MACD crosses above its signal line, and the RSI remains between 40 and 60. This will indicate a potential bullish momentum without reaching overbought conditions. Use this information to help identify potential trade setups and give me a full report on this like a stock market analyst would. Is that not, like, if it does that, is that not some of the craziest stuff you've seen? Do you know how specific that is?
So crazy.
Do you guys have any idea how specific? All right, screw it. Let's see.
All right, let's do it. Let's see what it says. I mean, it's pretty specific. Boom.
How fast that is.
Look at all that. He just pulled that data, guys, that quickly. And now here comes your analysis.
You can't tell me. You could think that we're shisty or shilly or whatever. You can't tell me that this is not one of the coolest things you've ever seen.
You can't. No matter, even if you hate Adam and I, even if you hate us, you can't look at this and be like, nah, that sucks. You can't. You just can't. You just can't do it.
Now, this is all cool, and this is for stock. So as you just saw, and I just want to just reiterate again, look, dude, it pulled all of this in near real time. It wasted nothing. It is so fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know we got a lot of options traders at True Trading Group, right? I know this. And I'd like to end tonight's demo with some options demonstration. All right. So the first thing that I want to show you is that because I showed you some stock stuff, and you can already, you know, in your head start to get the idea of where this could go with the stock stuff. It literally, you can combine anything, right? So with stocks, for example, I'm sorry, and you have the ability to, you know, there's some stuff that, like, I want to show you, but I don't want to show you yet because I'm like, you know, but here, hang on. Can you do me a favor? Can you send me an alert every time the SPY gets above $510 for the next 15 minutes? I don't know if you guys can see that on my screen, but it just sent me a text message alert. And it said, you're now monitoring the SPY for a price threshold of $510. You will receive messages to this number for the next 15 minutes every time it crosses it. Now, you could do the same thing for news. You could do the same thing for chart patterns. Pretty amazing stuff.
It really is.
All right. Next. Can you show me the unusual options data for the SPY for today, please? I'll just tell it to try again. There we go. All right. So what it did is now it just pulled in. Yes, it just pulled in all the unusual options data for the SPY. This is all, again, real time. Okay. And it tells you the expiration. It tells you the description. It gives you an extended description, talks about puts and sweeps, the exchange, the midpoint, the open interest. It shows you the price, the put, call, strike price, time, and trade count, as well as underlying price, underlying type, and the volume of that contract, right? Watch this. This is all great, and that's a lot of numbers and data, which looks really cool. But how could I use this to make money? Look at that, dude. All right. So I'm gonna let this finish. I love how detailed everything is. All right, hang on. Watch this. All right. Well, based on that, I have $2,000, maybe up to $5,000 even. Yeah, call it $5,000. What could I do with that $5,000? What trades would you suggest? What options contracts would you suggest based on the unusual options data? Also, give me your response. Can you format that in a table so it's easier to read? And maybe include some simple but also a little bit detailed reasoning as to why I should get those contracts. And that's all. And that's all.
And that's all.
Oh, look at that.
Nuts.
So it just went ahead and gave me four contracts, and then it gave me the reasoning behind it.
Mm-hmm.
It just explained the reasoning of why it suggested those contracts, but then it even takes it further. It gives detailed reasoning for each contract that it suggested.
Yep.
It gives a strategy and application, risk management, right? Watch this. I'm really new to trading. I have a Webull account. How could I set this up inside of Webull? Can you give me step-by-step instructions on how to execute this inside of Webull?
Webull.
I tried.
Video game?
And for those thinking that I have this planned for this particular brokerage firm, you're more than welcome to log in and do this exact thing and try it for any brokerage firm that you'd like.
Yep.
In fact, I encourage you to go ahead and go through this and try any example that I did tonight, but also put your own spin on it.
Yep. Give it a spin, folks. Give it a try.
All right. Now, this is pretty cool, but you know what's even cooler? If I wanted the top in the money and out of the money contracts for a stock, but I wanted it to be given to me based on the volume increase in those contracts, that would be something you can use something like TC2000 for, but you'd have to kind of type it in and set your parameters and go through the whole thing, right? Or you could just say, show me the top in the money SPY options contracts. And there you go. Can you also show me the out of the money ones? Awesome. Can you pull in the entire options chain for the SPY, about 100 results for calls and puts? And let's do a strike price of 500 or greater, and then the expiration can be whatever. It's so stupid fast. So now you have all of this information that is now inside of the AI. So you have last trade, bid, last quote. You have real options chain, live real options chain data, strike price, all your Greeks, open interest, intrinsic value. I mean, everything. Do me a favor. Can you examine all of this data since the start of this conversation and just kind of write me like a full report on what you think any of this means? Keep it simple. I'm really new. And I just want to get a better understanding of how to interpret all of this stuff that I'm seeing. So I told it I was very new. So now it's explaining what literally each one of these things mean. This is what we're talking about when we say educational tool.
It's just incredible.
And then of course it didn't sidestep the question. It's still now giving you the analysis of the in the money, out of the money, the strike observation, everything. Guys, this is just scratching the surface of what this can do. Right? Just scratching the surface of what this can do. We're going to do more walkthroughs and more demos of these things, but what you should do this evening for everyone that's here, go to ttgtrhe.com. That's ttg3.com. We have a $3 7-day trial. All right? Go to ttgtree.com, sign up for our trial. It's a one-time payment of $3. You're not charged again if you don't sign up for the full year. It's one charge, and if you don't sign up, it just expires. Sign up. You'll get the starter version of what you saw tonight. You can play with it 24/7 for the next 7 trading days. Weekends and holidays don't count, so don't wait to start till Monday. Do it tonight, and you'll get the full time. Come see what makes us different. I think that anyone on here tonight kind of gets the idea. What we're doing over at True Trading Group, nobody else is doing. And if they're trying to do it, it's not the same.
It's not even close. There's nothing out there, guys. There's nothing out there that has these capabilities. I'm speaking to you as a trader. I've researched, I've used other products. There's nothing out there that comes close to this. And the craziest part is it's only going to get better from here. And it's already the best I've seen on the market. So go to ttgtree.com. That's ttg3 spelled out.com. Join our trial. It's 7 trading days. It's not 7 calendar days. It is 7 trading days. It's a one-time payment of $3. Okay. There's no reoccurring payment. There's no automatic upgrade, right? There's no automatic renewal. It's a one-time fee of $3. You've all spent more than $3 for a cup of coffee. They're the best damn $3 you guys have ever spent. So that's ttgtree.com. Name, email, phone number. Click yes, I want this. Pay $3. Get your butts on in chat and onto our platform. And
Yeah, we
experience.
charge the $3 just to make sure you're a real person.
Yeah, we maintain a very high quality chat room during the day, folks. There are thousands of people on our platform at any given moment with one goal: make money. We will not tolerate people coming into our chat, spamming, being disruptive, and distracting our members from that goal. So by charging $3, it ensures you're a real person and you're serious about this. And if you are, we're serious about having you. So
Yep.
ttgthree.com.
All right, sign up for the trial tonight. And that's it. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, what do you guys think? Come on. Honest assessments and opinions. Sound it off. I want to
sound
hear
it
it.
off.
What do you think? Whew. What a day. I'm tired.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna head home now. But I feel good. I feel like that was the best demo that we've done.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely the best demo that we have done.
How about non-members? Are there any non-members that are still here that are like, if you're a non-member, can you type TTG in chat real quick? I just want to see what non-members think. Non-members? Any non-members here?
Mick Slick.
Nice. I see him in chat.
Yeah,
Very cool.
they're in the platform because we sent the link earlier. All right, folks. Well, there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed the demo. We'll do more stuff like this to show you guys how this tool works and show you its capabilities. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Big day for us inside of chat. It was a huge day. 5 triple-digit gains today inside of chat. We will be right back at it again tomorrow. Some important jobless claims data in the AM. We'll be there with our members. And we will look to build on top of it. Was a huge day today. So you guys want to be part of it? Like I said, TTG, THREE.com. See you guys all in chat. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care, folks.